I wanted to just come on and say hi and talk about my niece's bat mitzvah, which happened this past weekend at my house. And it was so amazing. I was like, I'm so happy just thinking about it. We did it in my backyard and actually in my house as well. So it was like a combination of in our living room kitchen area, which flowed out into the backyard, and we used our office as well. We do have this outdoor bar kitchen space. So this is where the gastro garage caterer was set up, and it was completely transformed by Twigs, who's our florist that we love. And we hung wisteria at the top, we put flowers all along, and then Gastro Garage set up another table over here where they were firing salmon skewers and veggie skewers. And then they did their tanks, which was a variety of different types of savory donuts, as well as some desserts too. This area over here, it does not look like much. We had ping pong, we had foosball, there was a basketball set up over here. We have this funny little perch, we call it the perch. It goes up these narrow stairs. It's just this like funny little area where the kids love to hang out. We threw a rug up here and we had that custom coloring sheet up here, and all the kids were hanging out up here. They were coloring the custom coloring sheet, and we ended up having the magician at the end of the night, Austin. He got here and he's like, oh, all the kids are on the perch. I'm gonna go up to the perch.
Because today is September, that's a 9. September 13, 913 of the year 2024, that's 2.
There's no way.
Those last 4 numbers, 1111, the exact time it is right now.
It was so fun. Our lighting for the event made it look so magical with these string lights. Bob from Malibu Event Lighting is incredible. He put these lanterns on for us. They just added so much character to the lighting and to the look of the backyard. And it's a very easy way to enhance it. Okay, so this is the inside of my living room and kitchen, and we cleared out this space so that we could really bring in those long tables, and we brought in some round tables. We had the sushi vendor in here. We even showed the montage on the television. Everyone was able to crowd around and watch it that way. So you can really like look at your house as a blank slate and say, oh, I can move all of this stuff out and then potentially bring in rentals and other furniture that is more event friendly. Can I hold this guy? So this is my friend Snakey. It really is my house where a 7-year-old lives, but when you do an event at your house, you can take elements that are already existing and transform them to honor the honoree. And in this case, we were able to take our wall here and insert photos of Etty. It was just like a really fun, special piece that, you know, you just see for a moment, but it was a great element. When you walk through the front door of our house, you come into this amazing little courtyard here with this olive tree. We wanted to make a big wow factor as soon as people walked in. We turned this into a blessing tree. I actually got this great idea from a past client who has done it at a couple of the bar mitzvahs that we did for her. We just set up a table with little note cards that were printed on it that said, please leave a message for Etty, and we had people write little blessings for her. And then we left some twine out and some scissors, and people just tied the twine and attach them to the tree. Etty loved it so much that she cut down all the little notes at the end of the night to take them home with her, and she hung them up in her room already. We put the photo booth right here in the corner, and we use this as the photo booth. It also happens to be right off of where we have a playroom, and so the kids were just loving being able to go in and out from the playroom to the photo booth, and everyone was able to see it as they walked in. Etty does not love like a big dance party, and so Dana said, what else can we do? And we came up with this great idea of a garden party. Etty also loves to sing, and so dueling pianos was an amazing fit for her. We had the pianos set up right out here. These windows open, and so we were able to have people, you know, have the pianos here. People were set up at tables inside watching and singing along. It just spoke to who the bat mitzvah girl was. And for some people, and For my son, it will for sure be a dance party. Some people want to dance, but it is not for everyone. When you're planning your event and looking at your space, I would highly recommend thinking about your flow of your event. And so for us, we have this great outdoor office in the backyard. And so we really utilized it. We cleared it out for the party and we put the bar in the back of that room, which made everyone come in and go straight to the back of the party. If you have a space that you want to utilize and draw people into, the bar is a great way to do it. You want to put it in the back of the space, and then they're really more likely to go and utilize that space and not crowd in another area. Another fun element that we did for Etsy's bat mitzvah was we had a little crafting station. We took it was really easy. We just ordered some beanies online and some pouches online, a bunch of patches and pins. We had hired someone to just stand there with an iron, and they just ironed on the patches. It was really easy and just a fun element to add to the party. You might be thinking, like, what is the benefit or the negatives of having an event at your house instead of at a venue? So one benefit of having an event like this at your house is that you're not paying a venue fee. You're also having it in a place that you care about, that you love. It means something to you, and so in that way it can be extra special. One negative is that you do probably need to clear out some furniture and bring in other rental furniture, so it can disrupt your home for, maybe a week or so. It can be a lot less expensive, but I won't say it's always less expensive. It kind of depends on what you have. We have some long tables that we used. We used some of our existing furniture. We had elements that we repurposed, and then other elements that we decided to remove and bring in other things. So it's not always more cost effective, but it certainly can be. And so we really try to look at who is the kid, who is the family, and make it something that speaks to them. And in this case, it was really perfect.